Recording. Progress. Okay, welcome to Wednesday yoga. I have a reading for you. We're gonna work on hips, the psoas muscle, and that's gonna work on our low back too. So we'll do some nice things on the floor for that. And my reading for you says, whenever someone gets angry on you, I like how it says angry on you, like it's like on you, because sometimes it does feel like, get off me. Whenever someone gets angry on you or becomes happy to see you, they are just spilling whatever they already had within themselves. The anger and happiness has nothing to do with you, but with their own being. When someone is continuously suppressing their anger, it will start spilling on others. Similarly, when someone is overflowing with love and joy, it will make others happy. A wise person will never identify themselves with the spilled anger of others. One should only be concerned with filling their own energy with love and happiness, so that whenever someone comes into contact with you, you uplift them instead of draining them. Just don't take anything personally when someone spills around their negative energy. Simply distance yourself and focus on your own energy. And I thought, what a good reminder. Sometimes we take things so personal, and it really is just an overflowing of what someone else is already feeling. Like, for example, road rage. When someone honks at you in traffic, for seemingly nothing, or they race around you, it really has nothing to do with you. It's a buildup of stuff they're already dealing with in their life. So if we can just distance ourselves. So in the example of road rage, we just give them a little more distance between our vehicles and just keep focusing on our own energy and not taking that in. So let's get started down on our backs. Have a strap handy so you don't have to reach for that while we're on our back. And then coming down, knees bent or legs stretched out. I tell you what, let's everyone have knees bent to start with. So knees bent, and what we want is the feet a little bit away from the hips. So the knees are not right over the heels in this position. So I want you to kind of think of your legs, the upper leg and the lower leg, like a deck of cards. And they meet at the knee. So the upper leg is leaning against the lower leg at the knee joint. So just like that, two cards leaning against each other. So the feet aren't too far away, because that kind of stretches out the belly a little bit, but they're not too far in that shortens up that hip joint. So just kind of playing around with that, how it feels. The feet are still hip width apart. And we're going to try to rest on mid-sacrum. So the waistline's not pressing down and the tailbone is not pressing down. We're kind of just mid-sacrum on the middle part of those last 5 vertebrae. Arms are at your side, palms are up, and we're going to work on some belly breathing. Inhale, feel your belly rise. Exhale, feel your belly fall. So as the legs are in this position of the upper leg and the lower leg resting on each other, so an equal distance apart from each other, it's the best as I can explain it. And we're resting on that mid-sacrum. Let that mid-sacrum just rest heavy on the mat. So there's just a nice weighted feel in the hips, in the pelvis. Kind of like when we, that feeling when we rest on a block, right? We're just trying to bring a lot of weight into the sacrum area. And just a few more breaths here. So this allows our leg muscles to relax. The feet aren't too close in towards the hips, so it allows the psoas muscle to relax, psoas muscle on each side. And the feet aren't too far away that our belly tightens up, so our belly can also relax. Now let's just start to rock the hips, nice and slow, side to side. Try to stay right on that mid sacrum. So not rolling the pelvis forward or back. So rolling, putting a little weight on the right side, rolling, putting a little weight on the left side. And we see how that feels on the low back, in the hips. We'll bring the knees to center. Stretch your right foot up to the sky, and we'll circle the right ankle in one direction. So just our usual warm-ups of the foot and the ankle and the leg. Circle in the opposite direction. Point and flex your right foot. So nice and slow. Get a good stretch. On the back of the leg, especially the calf muscle. Keep our right foot flexed. Exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. We'll hug the knee. Let's stretch the left leg out on the mat. Both feet are flexed. And then we'll take the left arm, stretch it up overhead. Reach through the left fingers, push through the bottom of the left foot. A couple nice breaths here. Lengthening the left side. I want you to breathe nice and slow into the belly. So compressing this right side of the belly. Stretching the left side. Bring the left hand back to the right knee. Bend your left knee, left foot to the floor, and then bring your right foot to the floor. We'll rock the hips side to side. On that mid sacrum. Bring the knees to center. Stretch your left foot up to the sky. Let's circle our left ankle in one direction. Let your toes move around a little. Circle in the opposite direction. Point and flex the left foot. Feel that good stretch in the calf. Keep the left foot flexed. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Tuck the chin, relax the shoulders, stretch the right leg out. Both feet are flexed, and we'll stretch the right arm up overhead. Spread the fingers, reach through the right fingers, push through the right foot, giving us a little compression on the left side and an opening on the right side. Big, slow belly breaths. As you're doing this, notice where there might be some tension. Like I can feel some tension in my right shoulder here. So I make a little adjustment or just try to breathe into it to let it relax. Let's bring the right hand back to the left knee. Rebend your right knee, right foot to the floor, left foot to the floor. We've got that nice distance of the hips and the feet, and we'll rock the hips side to side. So our feet aren't too close to the hips. In other words, the knees aren't stacked over the heels for this. Let's bring the knees to center. On your next exhale, one at a time, hug the knees into the chest. As you hug the knees, start to roll side to side. So going as far over, as little over, as fast or as slow as feels good. And just working on the whole back body. Let's bring the knees to center. Use your core, bring the feet down to the mat. They can come down one at a time. Don't let your waistline lift. Good. Now we're going to work our hips, work the psoas, work the core a little bit. So pick up your right foot, stack the right knee over the right hip. Your right calf is parallel to the floor. And now pick up the left foot, stack the left knee over the left hip. You're resting mid-sacrum. Your waistline's not pressing into the mat, but your tailbone's not tipping down either. For this one, we're going to keep our feet flexed. Stay resting on mid-sacrum and just lower your right foot down so that your right heel touches the floor. Okay, keep that right heel just touching the floor. So your right foot is flexed. Now we're going to switch. So as you pick up the right foot, the left heel taps. Switch. So they kind of pass in mid-air. Okay, the knee stays stacked over the hip. So don't hug the knee in too close. Rest on mid-sacrum. And we're just alternating. Right heel down, and then as it comes up, the left heel's going down. Nice breaths. Keep the knee stacked over the heel. Don't pull the knee in too close. Next time the left heel taps down, then keep it down and lower the right heel down. So both feet are down. Now, one at a time, stretch out the legs. Adjust the legs, adjust the hips, arms at your side, palms up. Take a few nice breaths. Let everything relax. Good. Let's rebend the knees. Feet on the floor. This time we're going to stack the knees over the heels. We're going to work on a pelvic tilt. Feet are hip width apart, arms at your side, palms up. Here, let's inhale, lift the waistline off the mat. Exhale, press the waistline down into the mat. So that's our little movement of rocking hips and pelvis forward and back. Inhale, waistline lifts, your tailbone presses or rolls down into the mat. Exhale, waistline presses down, your tailbone will lift up off the mat a little bit. Good. Come to neutral pose. And we're going to work on a figure 4. So bring your right ankle to your left thigh. Right foot is flexed. We'll gently press the right thigh away. So opening our right knee away from the body. A couple breaths here as we feel a stretch on the right side, right hip. Inhale, and with your exhale, lift both knees up towards your body. Now for this one, let's hold the left leg, the back of the left leg with the left hand, and hold the right leg with the right hand. Instead of interlacing fingers around the back of the left leg, hold each leg with each hand. Both feet are flexed. So I want you to kind of, a little resistance, try to pull the left knee in with the hand, but the left knee is moving away, and then push the right knee open. So you've got this resistance on both legs. Your left calf parallel with the floor, and you're resting on mid-sacrum. Couple breaths here. So we're kind of, and you can feel it in your arms, right? The left hand trying to pull the left leg in, but it's resisting, and the right hand trying to push the right knee away. Nice and slow, we're going to come out of it. Bring the left foot down. Bring the right foot down. And then rest with those feet a little bit away from you so that the knees are, the legs are like a stack of two cards resting on each other at the kneecap. And now rock a little side to side on that mid-sacrum. Good. Bring the knees to center. Now let's take the left ankle to the right thigh. Left foot flexed, and we're going to move the left thigh away. So open that left knee away. You might even want to walk that right foot in a little if it was kind of away from the body, so you can get a better stretch on the left hip. So just breathe into that left hip, left side. Good. On your next exhale, we're going to bring both knees in. Same thing. Bring the back of the right hand around the back of the right leg. Hold that right thigh, and then the left hand pushing the left thigh away. Both feet are flexed. So the right hand is trying to pull the right knee in, but the right knee is moving away. And the left hand is opening the left thigh away. Rest mid-sacrum. Breathe here. So you can feel this in the arms, the legs, the hips, the core. Big belly breaths. Don't hold your breath. Nice and slow. We'll come out of it. Slowly bring your right foot down. Bring your left foot down. Have the feet a little bit away from the hips and rock side to side on that mid-sacrum. Good. Bring the knees to center. One at a time, stretch your legs out. Let the legs relax, let the hips relax. Front of the hips open, back of the knees open. Couple breaths. Let that blood flow and energy move all the way down the legs to the feet. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Let's rebend our knees, feet on the floor. And we're going to go into a bridge pose. So stack your knees over your heels now. So now the feet are in closer to you. Arms at your side, palms up. We're going to lift our hips with breath. Inhale first. Exhale, press your waistline down into the mat. On your next inhale, lead with your hips and peel the spine up. Try to peel it up one vertebra at a time. Maybe walk the shoulders in just a tiny bit in towards each other. Press the shoulders into the mat. Press the feet evenly into the mat. Belly soft, bottom slightly firm. Take a few nice slow belly breaths here. Keep the knees hip width apart. Imagine you have a block, yoga block between the knees. So you keep that little bit of squeezing in of the knees without bringing them together. Let's come out of it. Take a nice inhale. With your exhale, slide the shoulder blades apart and lower the spine down one vertebra at a time. Once your hips are down, hug the knees into the chest and roll side to side. Roll it out. Whole back. Gets a little massage. Bring your knees to center. One more time, we're going to stack our knees over our hips. Calves are parallel to the floor. We're going to do that heel tapping again. Arms at your side. So keep that, so the feet are flexed and just lower just the right heel to the floor. Leave it there for a moment. Make sure you're still resting mid-sacrum. And then as you lift that right heel, the left heel is going to start to go down. And they kind of pass midstream, I guess. Nice and slow. We're balancing on mid-sacrum. Don't hug the knee in too close. We want to just keep it right over the hip. That keeps that little bit of tension on the core, working the core, and especially the lower belly. Make sure you're breathing. Just the heel taps, and the legs are going to pass mid-air. Next time your left heel's down, leave it down, and then bring your right heel down. So both feet on the floor. And then one at a time, stretch the legs out, let your legs relax. So really good work there for the hips, the psoas, the low back, and the core. So just take a couple breaths. Good. Wiggle the toes a bit. Bend your knees and grab your strap. So the feet will come to the floor. We're going to use that strap to go into reclined big toe pose. So we're going to wrap the strap around the bottom of the right foot, and we'll stretch the right foot up to the sky. Hold the strap, each end of the strap in each hand. Here, try to rest mid-sacrum. So a lot of times when we stretch that right foot up to the sky, then our waistline will press down. So kind of adjust that right leg so that the waistline's not pressing down. You're not having all the weight on the waistline. And we're just stretching that right foot up to the sky. At the same time, use the strap to kind of try to pull the right foot down. So the right foot's trying to push away. Even you might even say the right hip trying to push away from the floor, but the strap keeps grounding it down in. So it's just this little isometric resistance. Good. Now hold both ends of the strap in the right hand. We're going to lift the left foot off the floor and stack your left knee or your left hip, kind of like we were before. Take your left hand and put it on the left knee. Open the right leg, keep resting on mid-sacrum. Open the right leg out to the right, I don't know, maybe halfway, a 45-degree angle. And open the left knee out to the left about the same. So the left knee is bent, the right leg is straight. You're resting mid-sacrum. Breathe. You want that belly breathing. Remember, your psoas muscle rests on your diaphragm. So you can't cheat. The psoas knows if you're taking full breaths or not. Good. Bring the left knee back to center. Bring the right leg back to center. You're still resting mid-sacrum. And bring the left foot to the mat. Keep the left foot on the mat. Keep the strap on the right foot. Hold the strap in the left hand. Right arm at your side, palm is up. Take the left knee, so your left foot's still on the floor. Take your left knee and let it fall to the right. It'll only go a little over to the right. And take your right leg over to the left. It'll only go a little over to the left. And feel that strap. I mean, I can really feel that in my left hip. My right hip, right outer thigh. Now, gently try to squeeze the thighs together. Breathe. Remember those big breaths. Your psoas muscle knows if you're cheating on the breath, if you're not breathing. Rest mid-sacrum. Try not to press the waistline too flat into the floor. Bring your right foot back to center, your left knee back to center. Take the strap off the right foot and bring that right foot down to the mat. Good. Take a breath. We're going to take the strap and wrap it around the bottom of the left foot. Stretch your left foot up to the sky. Hold each end of the strap in each hand. Try to rest mid-sacrum. Try not to press your waistline too flat into the floor. Now the left foot trying to push up towards the sky, but the arms are pulling the foot back down or kind of grounding that left hip back down. A few nice slow breaths here. So that resistance of the foot trying to push away and the strap pulling it down is really strengthening for our leg muscles, especially the hip and the femur bone in the upper thigh. Now let's hold the strap, both ends of the strap in the left hand. We're going to pick up the right foot, stack your right knee over your right hip. Inhale and open that left leg out to the left, about a 45-degree angle, not too much. Open the right knee out to the right, about the same. Rest mid-sacrum here. Breathe, nice slow belly breaths. So when we inhale, we should feel our belly rise. We exhale, we feel our belly fall. Bring the right knee back to center, left leg back to center, and you're going to drop the right foot to the floor. Keep the strap around the ball of the left foot. Hold the strap now in your right hand. Your left arm comes to your left side, palm is up. Keep that right foot on the floor, but bring your right knee over to the left. It'll only go a little ways over, and then bring the left leg over to the right. It'll only go a little ways over. So the thighs are crossing, and just gently try to squeeze the thighs together. Try to rest mid-sacrum and nice, slow belly breaths. Keep length in the neck. Make sure your chin doesn't lift up to the sky. Gently squeezing thighs together. Let's bring the right knee to center, the left leg to center, and then bend the left knee. Take the strap off of the left foot. Bring your left foot down to the mat. We're going to rest here with those feet a little bit away from the hips. So the upper leg, lower leg, resting on each other at the knee joint. And you're resting and relaxing the back. You're resting mid-sacrum. The knees are parallel. Couple breaths. And let's rock the hips side to side, little rocking motion. Bring the knees to center, and then let's one at a time stretch the legs out, just for a breath or two. Let the legs stretch out. Just letting that energy and blood flow go all the way to the feet. Good. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rebend the knees, feet on the floor, and you're going to roll onto your left side. So we're going to work our side body here. Stretch your left arm out overhead, and you're resting your head on the arm. We're going to stack our hips, stack our knees, stack our feet. Your head, hips, and heels in a straight line. Make sure your head is not coming forward. So your left arm is in line with your spine, with your heel, with your hips, with your heels. Have the right hand on the mat in front of you. Keep the knees together. We've done this before in some other pose. Keep your knees together and just lift the right foot up to the sky. Knees stay glued together. Lower it down. We're going to do a total of 5 of those. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Feel that in your hip and thigh. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now the feet are going to stay together. The knees are going to stay together. And we just want to lift both feet up towards the sky. So both feet lift, knees and feet together, and then lower down. We're going to do 5 of those. Inhale, lift both feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift both feet. Exhale, lower. Now keep your feet down. And we're going to take the right hand, and place it, the fingertips, on the crown of your head. So your right elbow is up towards the sky. Keep the feet and the legs down. And inhale, just lift the head up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the head. Exhale, lift the head off the left arm. Exhale, lower. Don't bring your head forward. Just keep it in line. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, lift. I think that's 5. Exhale, lower. And 1 more. Inhale, lift the head off the arm. Exhale, bring it back down. All right. Keep the right fingertips on the crown of the head, just like it is. Now we're going to lift both feet and the head at the same time. So inhale, lift both feet and the head. Exhale, lower everything down. We're going to do 5 of those. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. It's like a side crunch. Inhale, lift. Don't bring your head forward. Exhale, lower. We got 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift, and just hold here, squeezing that right side. Good. And exhale, lower everything down. And now we're going to roll onto our right side. So either rolling over or switching to the other end of the mat. You're on your right side and your right arm is stretched straight up and your head's resting on the arm. Your hips are stacked, knees are stacked, feet are stacked. Head, hips, heels in a straight line. Left hand is in front of you on the mat. Keep your knees together. Inhale, just lift the left foot up towards the sky. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. When you lift, really feel that. Exhale, lower. Just hold for just a moment. Inhale, lift. Feel that. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now the feet, the knees and feet stay together. And we're going to inhale, lift both feet up towards the sky. Exhale, lower. So we pause just for a moment. Inhale, lift. Keep those feet together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Feel it. Exhale, lower. We got 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 1 more. Inhale, lift both feet. Exhale, lower. Keep the feet down. Take the left fingers and bring them they just touch the crown of the head. Your left elbow kind of points up towards the sky. We're going to inhale, lift the head up off the right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Feel that in the side. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now we're going to lift both feet and the head at the same time. So inhale, lift the feet and the head, crunching that side body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep the head in line with the spine. Don't bring it forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Feel that side body. Exhale, lower. We've got 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 1 more. Inhale, lift. Now just hold it. Breathe, hold, breathe, and lower down. Good. Nice and slow. Make your way up to hands and knees table. Nice and slow. Grab some padding for your knees if you need a little extra cushioning. And we're going to be, my earpiece came out. We're going to be on, you can be on elbows if that feels better. Your elbows will be under your wrists. And if you're on hands, your wrists under your elbows will be under your shoulders. If you're on hands, wrist under your shoulder. Spine neutral, neck neutral. Let's just do a few shoulder rolls here with a neutral spine, rolling the shoulders. So the neck stays pretty flat, spine stays pretty flat, but we're doing some shoulder rolls, kind of similar to the ones we're doing when we're standing. We're just working that upper back and that space in between the shoulder blades. Good. Now come to neutral, and we're going to go into cat-cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, pull your belly up. Inhale, tilt the hips, arch the back. So with your breath, when you exhale, you're rounding the spine. When you inhale, you're arching the spine. And I want you to really feel the spine, feel the spinal column, all the way from the neck, the cervical spine, all the way down to the sacrum, to the tailbone. Notice, observe, you're taking full inhales, exhales. Good. And now come to neutral and bring a little free form movement. So here you feel free to move the body any way it wants to move. You can bend the elbows. You can shift back or side to side or forward. Very creative with it. There's some slow movement to the neck. Always work with very slow movement to the neck. Bring everything to neutral. Shift back into child's pose. Big toes barely touching. Knees separate apart. Let your forehead rest somewhere. Stacked hands, the mat, or a yoga block. Take a few nice breaths into the back, into the belly. Let's take one downward dog. Stretch your hands as far forward as they'll go. Elbows are off the mat. Come up into your hands and knees. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Curl your toes under. Inhale. With your exhale, lift the knees and hips and shift back. Tuck the chin. Spread the toes out on the mat, and we're going to walk it out. One heel lowers, other heel lowers. Keep the belly hugging in. Chin tucking. Nice even breaths. Next time your right heel presses down towards the floor and the left knee is bent, just hold there for a little extra stretch in that right leg. Good, and switch sides. We're gonna lower the left heel and bend the right knee. And just hold there for a little extra stretch on that left side. Bring the heels level with each other and then come down to knees. And shift back into child's pose. A few wrist circles or wiggle the fingers. Maybe wobble hips and shoulders a little side to side. See how it feels, or stay centered. Good. Come up to hands and knees, table pose. We're going to go into a standing forward fold. I'm going to take you to that forward fold from squat pose. So if there's another way you like to get into a standing forward fold, you can meet us there. From table pose, curl your toes under and walk the hands back until you're balancing on toes and fingertips. So here, if you could scoot your padding off to the side, go ahead and do that. Stay in this squat pose just for a little bit. If it feels okay to your knees and your hips. If it doesn't feel okay, then go into your standing forward fold. So we have a little compression of the belly here, a little stretching of the hips and thighs and calves here. If you want to make it a balance, you can pick up the fingers and they can just hover above the mat, or you can bring palms together. So see what feels right. If you lifted the hands, bring the fingertips down to the mat again. We're going to lift our hips up, and as we lift the hips up, our heels lower. Once your heels are down, widen your feet wider than your hips. Bring hands up above the knees. Lift your chest halfway up. So we have a nice, flat, strong back. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep that bend in the knees. Keep your back flat. Squeeze your glutes and hinge all the way up. Squeeze the glutes as you come all the way up. Once you're up to standing, adjust the clothing. And we'll take a few side swings. Separate your feet a little wider than the hips. And just swinging side to side, making that little transition from being on the floor to being up to standing now, standing tall. Good, let that slow down. Have the feet hip width apart. We'll take a standing Y raise. So knees and toes point straight ahead. Firm up your legs. Firm up the belly, arms at your side. We'll inhale, bring the hands wide, standing Y, the letter Y. And exhale, hands down by your side. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull your belly in. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Good. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Just going to do a few arm circles. So have your left knee bent and your right foot back a little bit. Your left hand is on your left thigh or left hip. And we're going to do some circles with the right arm. So bring the right arm forward and up and back. So we're just kind of circling this forward and up and back. Your right leg is straight, your left knee is bent. And just feel that in the shoulder, in the upper back, in the chest. Keep your belly hugging in. The right hand comes forward, up, and back. Next time the right arm is down, keep it down, shake it out. And then you're going to bend your right knee and the left foot is back. Your right knee's bent, your left leg is straight. Your right hand is on the right thigh or right hip. I got it on my right hip. And we're going to bring the left hand forward, up, and back. Nice and slow, forward, up, and back. So right knee is bent. It's in front of you, and the left leg is straight. Left leg is kind of back a little bit. Good. So just working nice and slow on that shoulder, the whole shoulder complex, upper back, chest. Legs are strong, belly hugs in a little bit. Good. Next time your left arm is down, keep it down, and then just shake it out a little bit. Good. Let's go into warrior one pose. Grab a yoga block. We're going to use the yoga block to hold between our hands. We'll hold it in the widest setting. So step to the short edge of your mat. Take a nice step back with our left foot, left toes angle out to the left, and I want you to have a little bit of space between the heels. Bend your right knee. Left leg is straight. We're pushing left heel into the floor. We're holding that block in front of us. Let's inhale the block up overhead. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Now hug your belly in. Keep the belly hugging in a little bit. Left heel presses down. Pull your right hip back slightly. We're going to stretch the left psoas and left hip. Inhale, and with your exhale, tilt to the right. So you don't tilt forward. You're just tilting to the right from your waist. Hips stay centered, both legs strong, breathing into the belly. We keep that belly hugging in a little bit, so we don't want to overarch the back. Nice and slow, inhale, bring the block to center over the head, and exhale, lower the block. Good, you can bend the elbows. Inhale, and with your exhale, push off, step forward. Good, and just feel the difference of that left hip, left waistline, left psoas muscle. Shake out your feet a little bit. Okay, we're going to take that to the other side. So a nice step back with your right foot, big giant step, right toes angle out to the right. There's a little space between your heels. Bend your left knee. Pull the left hip back a little bit and press that right foot and right heel into the mat. Let's inhale the block up overhead. Relax the shoulders. Hug the belly in. Don't overarch your back. We're going to stretch our right hip, right psoas. So inhale, with your exhale, tilt to the left from your waist. Keep your left hip pulling back a little bit. Don't lean forward, just lean simply to the left. Press that right foot, right heel into the mat as you breathe. Keep the belly hugging in a little bit. Keep length in the whole front of the body as you take those big belly breaths. Inhale, bring the block back up overhead. Exhale, lower the block. You can bend the elbows. Inhale, and with your exhale, you can push off and step forward. Good. Shake out the legs. You can set the block aside. Let's take a few side swings. We'll separate the feet wider than the hips and just let the right side and left side even out here. Let that heel lift. Let the hips turn. Good. We'll let that slow down. We're going to come down. Let's do one more standing pose. Let's do, take your block again, and we'll do warrior two pose. So we're going to hold that block in that same wide position. This time we face the long edge of the mat. So step your feet wide. Right toes turn to the right, left heel shifts back. We're going to bend our right knee stacks over the right heel. Shoulders stack over the hips. Good. We're going to stay, for this warrior two, we're going to stay facing this long edge of the mat. Bring the block up in front of the chest. And we're going to push the block together with both hands. So your arms strong, your heart lifts, pull the belly in and up, a little tuck of your tailbone. So we don't want the bottom sticking back behind us. So really feel that strength in your arms. Now press both feet evenly into the floor. And isometrically, like you're going to slide the feet away from each other. They're not going to slide away, but you can feel that come all the way up into the legs, into the hips. Good. Relax the arms. You can lower the block. Boy, I really feel that in my arms. Straighten the right leg, parallel the feet. Let's go the other way. Left toes to the left, right heel shifts back. Line up your left heel, right arch. We're facing that long edge of the mat. As you bend your left knee over the left heel. Take that block and bring it to the chest. We're going to press the block together as if you're trying to squeeze it. Relax your shoulders down. Scoop your belly in and up. Press both feet evenly, equally into the floor. So that belly hugs in. There's a little tuck of the tailbone. So we're not overarching the back. Lifting, ground down through the feet, but lift up through the crown of the head. Long neck. Breathe into the belly. Relax, lower the block. Straighten the left knee, parallel the feet. Step the feet together. Good. Shake it out. Shake out arms, shake out legs. Good. We're going to take one more standing pose. We're going to use the block for it. It's going to be a variation of triangle pose. It's going to work our hips nicely. So let's take a wide leg stance on our mat. Right toes turn to the right, left heel shifts back. Line up your right heel, left arch. Keep facing the long edge of the mat. We're not going to turn to the right. We're going to inhale. Now, remember, for triangle pose, we're going to hinge from the hip. So we're going to hinge from the right hip, and this right rib cage is going to be long. The right leg's going to be straight. You're going to feel a big stretch on that inner right thigh. So that's what we're just going to tilt to the right from the hip, not the waist. So let's start here, shoulders over the hips. Inhale the block up overhead. So feel your both sides of your ribs long. Inhale again, and as you exhale, hinge and lean to the right from your hip. So it's just a little hinge to the right. Breathing, legs are strong, push both feet evenly, equally into the mat. Nice and slow. Inhale, bring that block back up overhead. Lower the block. Bend that right knee and parallel the feet. Let's turn the other way. Left toes turn to the left, right heel shifts back. Line up left heel, right arch. Face the long edge of the mat. We're going to keep the left leg straight. Remember, it's going to be a hinge to the left from the hip, not from the waist. So we keep length on both sides of the rib cage. Inhale the block up overhead. Relax the shoulders and feel that length in your ribs, both sides of your rib cage. Inhale again, exhale, and lean to the left. Hinge from the hip, not from your waist. You're going to feel a stretch on that inner left thigh. So you're just shifting your weight to the left a little bit, but legs are straight and push that right foot into the floor. Breathe. Nice and slow. Inhale, bring the block up overhead. Lower the block. Bend your left knee a little bit and parallel the feet. Step the feet together. Set your block aside. Let's take a few more of those side swings just to even out. Right side, left side, the hips, the shoulders, the ribs, the legs. Good, let that slow down. And now we're going to come down onto our mat. Come down to sitting. Let's have the hands down on the mat and stretch the legs out. And just windshield wiper the feet. Just shaking the legs out a little bit. We'll work our upper back just a bit. Bring the legs together, feet are flexed. We'll go into a modified fish pose. Lower down onto your elbows. Palms are flat. The elbows in towards each other. Keep your feet flexed. Start to press your sitting bones down into the mat and arch the low back, arch the mid back, arch the upper back away from the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, looking forward or looking up a little bit. So you should be feeling the sitting bones pressing down into the mat and the back arching away from the floor. Shoulder blades squeeze together and you're breathing. Good. Inhale, and with your exhale, relax the back. Bend the knees and let's lower all the way down onto the mat. So come all the way down onto the mat, nice and slow. Center yourself on the mat. Once you're down on your back, hug the knees into the chest and roll side to side. Roll it out. Upper back, mid back, low back. Bring the knees to center, hands on the knees. Let's take separate circles with the knees. So the knees move apart and then together, apart and together. Nice and slow. You can feel that little pelvic tilt where your waistline lifts off the mat and then the waistline presses down into the mat. Reverse the circles, the direction of the circles. Bring the knees together. Use your core and bring the feet down to the mat. Let's take a little twist. Let's cross our right leg over our left as if we're sitting cross-legged in a chair. The thighs are touching. Arms are out to your side, a little bit away from the body. Inhale, and as you exhale, let both knees go to the left. And if it feels okay, turn your head to the right. So a little gentle twist. Breathe into the low belly. Nice and slow, bring the head to center. Bring the knees to center. Uncross the legs. Adjust your hips and shoulders, get even. Cross left leg over the right. Inhale, and with your exhale, let both knees go to the right. And then if it feels okay, look to the left. Big breaths into the belly. Try to relax into the twist. Bring the head to center, bring the knees to center. Uncross the legs, adjust your hips and shoulders. And we're going to set up for final relaxation. See what would feel good for your back, your hips, your lower body. Maybe put socks on, cover with a blanket, or put a little jacket on, depending how your house feels, if it's chilly or not chilly. Get the upper body comfortable, a little tuck of the chin. If possible, the palms are up, and that just helps to open the heart. Maybe tuck the shoulders down and under a little bit. Breathe into the belly, knowing that you took some time for yourself tonight. Yeah, it's sometimes life gets a little distracting and We feel like we don't have time for self-care or self-practice, but after we do it, we always are glad we did it. So just breathe into your belly and smile to yourself, knowing that you took some time today to do something good for you. The whole rest of the world can just wait while you do self-care. And here's my reading for you again. Whenever someone gets angry on you or becomes happy to see you, they are just spilling whatever they already had within themselves. The anger and happiness has nothing to do with you, but with their own being. When someone is continuously suppressing their anger, it will start spilling on others. Similarly, when someone is overflowing with love and joy, it will make others happy. A wise person will never identify themselves with the spilled anger of others. One should only be concerned with filling their own energy with love and happiness, so that whenever someone comes in contact with you, you uplift them instead of draining them. Just don't take anything personally when people spill around their negative energy. Simply distance yourself and focus on your own energy. Keep relaxing and re-relaxing, like any little adjustments to get a little bit more comfortable. Eyes and jaw relax. Nice flow of breath moving in and out of the body. Let there be a nice flow of positive energy moving in and out of the body. Taking a nice inhale and a nice complete exhale. Bring some movement to the body, fingers, toes, arms, legs, hips, shoulders, spine. Maybe a stretch, maybe a little twist, maybe knees into the chest. See what might feel good for the body after your practice. When you're ready, gently roll to one side. Use your strong arms. Come up nice and slow. Come all the way up to sitting. Sit tall, maybe on a block, maybe on a folded blanket, a bolster, a chair. Tailbone's going to move back a little, heart lifts a little. Pull the belly in, shoulders relax down. Feel a nice length from the tailbone all the way up the spine through the neck, and as if it's energy moving up out through the crown of the head like a fountain. Let the breath come into the low belly. We'll bring the palms together, thumbs at the heart. Take a few breaths, this bringing of the palms together, sealing our practice tonight, closing it. And this ends our class. Namaste. Good. Take yourself off mute. Let me know how it went. Any questions? We did a few little new things tonight, so you can let me know if you had any questions on it. Good. Everyone's satisfied. Everyone's still in one piece.
Yep. No, that was good.
Yeah.
Good.
So this was it mostly for the psoas and
Yes, mostly for the psoas and the hips and kind of low back.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for me.
Good.
Yep.
Good. How did you like that one where we laid on the side and we picked up the feet and the head? Couldn't you really feel that all on that side, you know, the spine and the hips? I just felt that was like you could really feel that working.
It's hard, actually.
Yeah.
For me, it was hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a small movement, but I somehow felt it. I always have trouble with those, like in the side to side things. So it's difficult for me.
Yeah, because you're using those back stabilizer muscles, right? We're on our side.
Maybe I just
We don't want to roll
right.
forward or back. So it really works everything. Yeah.
Maybe I just don't have those muscles well developed or something. So it feels hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is a little hard.
It was good.
Good. Any other questions?
Everybody's silent today.
Everyone's quiet. Yeah. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time, whenever that next time is. Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Take good care. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Bye.